Coach Brands, after that semifinal round, you guys put 3 in the finals, 3 out of 5 in the finals, intense semifinal round. I mean, talk me through a couple of those semifinals.
Well, there's some guys doing a good job, and there's some guys that need to do a better job, and that's always the case. And even if you get your hand raised, you can always improve and do better, and it's kind of a philosophy to live by.
And Gilman's semifinal bout kind of gets emotional at the end. That guy's real funky. What are you talking to him about before that and after that?
Well, the guy jumped over us and he's real hoppy, like a water bug, and then he also rolls. And everything he does is like really quick and explosive. And the time where he caught us in the spladle, it was off a quick slide by where we got caught with light hands, and then he jumped right to something else. And the thing about Gilman is good composure there. Meaning that he could have been in big trouble there with that spladle, and did some good work. And then later on, you're riding the guy, you got to control those hips when the guys are rolling like that. And this guy rolled hard and jumped over us again, reversed us, and then you're in trouble. And then, let's just say what happened out there in the last 2 or 3 seconds. Crossface comes from right field, and Gilman's not going to take that. So that's why I was out in the mat. I wasn't out in the mat for any other reason than to rein our guy in. They want to get a reaction out of our guy. They want to get that reaction and maybe get him disqualified or whatever, and that's why I was out in the mat. So it wasn't like it was a chaotic, something that was going to just explode into an all-out riot. It was just us taking care of our guy. And Gilman, he's a competitive guy. And doesn't like getting reversed, and then the crossface coming from right field. And Flo, you should PS postscript this interview with that crossface.
And then at 57, Kemmer comes out. I mean, and that was an absolute statement on a guy that's won a national title and gets a major decision. Does that surprise you at all?
No, because Kemmer is very capable, and the biggest thing with Kemmer is his kind of like calm under fire, or not getting rattled, or just wrestling the whole match very relaxed. And that's when he wrestles best. That's when his best wrestling comes out of him, and that's what happened. And the major decision, the bonus points, I think 4 straight bonus points matches for him, which is big for this team, and will be big in the postseason. That's what we need.
And the team race probably a little tighter than most would have expected, but you guys got 2 finals versus Nebraska guys. I mean, do you go into there looking any differently, or does it, since the team race is kind of up in the air, so to say?
Well, individuals take care of team races. They always have, and we will, talk to our guys as we need to talk to them individually for their matches, and they're aware of the team race, and we got to do a good job. And we can do a good job. I mean, we scored a bunch of points. We had 3 straight wins in just that last round there with Brooks. And when I say 3 straight, I'm talking about consolation semi, where we had Brooks and Meyer and Stoll. And then, you know what? We had a win by Topher Carton for 7th. So, last night we were 5-4. You don't win national titles going 5-4 in rounds.
What's it say about
9-0?
What's it say about the guys that did bounce back here this afternoon to get those wins?
It's hard to do. Everybody says, but you got to do it, and so you got to do your job, and that's what Meyer did, and that's what Stoll did, and Brooks got beat last night, so he had to be ready. He wrestled 3 matches this morning already, right? So it's one of those things where you just got to keep the good thing going, keep it rolling.
Was the team race considered with Stoll still competing, or was it just he was
no,
good to go?
Let me tell you about this guy. And I've always said he's tough, and he's tough. So he's making all the decisions, and it's just one of those things where when you go up to talk to him, and he's already talking about the next match, and he's a competitor, and you know what? He's got wrestling in his blood, and we love it.
$64,000 request, and this was supposed to be an indicator maybe for Marinelli. Got one more match, but is that clearer on what
Marinelli, that last match is more what we want to see out of it. We want to see total matches. I talked about the North Dakota State match. I beat it to death twice yesterday. And Marinelli should never wrestle like that, and I think he's starting to realize that that's the case. Whether we're going to do what we do with our team by putting Marinelli out there, we'll figure it out. And I don't even know what I just said there. The decision we make will be determined later, of course. we got a lot of work to do in this next round coming up tonight.
Last thing, Brandon Sorensen, 49. I mean, he's a single leg machine out there. What's that adjustment that he makes on that single leg, at least maybe from last year to this year, where he's getting that elbow down all the way on the outside to finish his single legs almost every time?
Just better, and the best guys in the world, everybody knows you got something and you can still score with it. So he's still getting better and still learning and still eager and determined and urgent. So that's what we like about him, and that's why he's getting better. But he's got to continue to get better. We got to get ready to go to this next round.
Thanks.
Thank you.